All right, 5 minutes past 7 o'clock now. Time to talk about the buzz. And the reason we're talking about manners today is because a little bit later in the show, we've got a story about a mom who decided to take the concept of teaching her children good manners. She turned it into a board game, and now, I mean, it's getting awards, it's getting a lot of recognition. So it just kind of got us talking about the whole idea of manners and whether they're still in practice these days.
Well, I mean, it really is interesting because, you know, we're both parents of young children, and so we're teaching our children manners, I suppose, the way we were taught. And I mean, I'm just going after my kids going, say please, say thank you, go please, please, and thank you. And so the idea of the board game is great.
Yeah, it is good.
And make it fun, fun learning.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just now, you know, I was advised earlier to not worry so much when the children are like a year and a half old, not to sweat so much the please and thank you, because they don't, it's just an idea, they don't know what please and thank you is. So we're starting to do that now, but there's a, you know, do you think that you should make your children apologize, you know, if they don't even know what it means to say sorry and all that? And just in general, you know, do you think manners are
because even beyond the please and thank you, I remember when I was a little lady, I went to little finishing school classes. Get
out of here.
Yeah, and we learned how to set a proper table and how to host a party, stuff like that, and just how to be gracious with your guests, all that kind of stuff. So is that still in? Do people still need to know about that? I mean, is it still relevant in our society?
Or do you think people still carry that out?
Yeah. Right. Right.
It's a generational thing too, and I mean, do you think that some manners should go, like, it was at one time considered very offensive if a woman showed an ankle, you know what I mean? So
I would be in trouble.
Manners like that may have a place in history. All right, we'll be back with what you think Hampton Roads in just a little bit, but right now. All right, we're back on Fox 43 News at 7:52. Kelly Gaeta is back with the buzz on manners. Folks have had a lot to say.
We got some people chatting about manners. Malia said, wish people would have better cell phone etiquette. Nothing irks me more than being near someone who just looks at their phone ring and doesn't answer. And that's also the same with texting. When you go out and you're in a social situation, but someone's like on their phone or on their Game Boy the whole time.
I just don't get that.
Yikes. Okay. And Doug said, I'm always surprised when I hold the door open for a lady and they turn around and say thank you. You don't hear that too much anymore.
That people say thank you?
Yeah, that people say thank you when they open the door for you. I guess people expect it now. But you know what, Doug? We're going to keep saying thank you when you open the door for us. And then Antonio said, if I don't use manners, my grandma will get me.
That's true. That's true. I mean, it is usually, you know, an older person in your life that I think manners are things that kind of get passed down, which is why I think some go by the wayside, because not everything makes it from one generation to the next.
Absolutely.
All right, mind your P's and Q's out there, and thanks for chiming in with the buzz. It's so rude to point.
Yeah, you just...
Sorry.
Whoopsie.
Cheryl?